Supreme Master Ching accepted interviews, held press conferences, gave seminars, and also attended vegan after-show parties where she took the opportunity to talk about her thoughts on her designs and expounded on the topic of spiritual practice when the questions arose.
This is my design, some of them. You're free to walk around, show yourself off, please. Let me see you. You're beautiful, really beautiful. Wow, my God, you know what? When I design them, they look beautiful, but when they wear them, they look...
It's even better.
Yes, beautiful. Wow. Yesterday I already told them, they will see some of the super beauty from Paris. Really true, huh? Yeah. Do you think it's up to international standard, huh? Not bad, huh? It's okay, huh?
So they're all
it's
from
okay?
Paris?
Yeah, they're all from Paris. Paris, yes. They're so beautiful, aren't they not? Yeah. These clothes, this material, the blue one, I bought in Bangkok. In fact, I just flown to Taiwan last week, and we rush up. We have the white one, but the blue one just came in from Bangkok. And I bought it from an Indian shop, so I don't know where the clothes come from. And this, the golden one, I bought the material in Hong Kong. Yes, I wore it once. I went to sing some songs for the people, and I thought I should look like a singer. That's why I designed those clothes. It was on Thanksgiving Day, and we had a big party, so I thought I should look, up to the occasion. And they asked me to sing some songs of my own compositions. So I thought I must look like at least an amateur singer. So I designed those clothes.
You're right.
Doesn't it look like singer? You like it, huh?
Very much.
Beautiful, huh? Yeah, you do? We have 18 models altogether, and you will see them, I don't know if they're put here all today for you. The time, because today is the first time you try on, right?
我想在6年前的时候啊，我见到师傅呢，那师傅就是完全是出家的打扮啊。
是。
那么现在呢，就是我看到师傅呢，就是完全是非
Fashion
常
show
非常 fashion 的这个打扮啊。我想在这个宗教的信仰上，很多人可能会疑问说，为什么穿这个还可以再放大成非常时髦的衣服，跟很入时的打扮？
我看你要做什么嘛。如果你要盘腿在山上一个人修行啊，跟几个徒弟享受那种涅槃的快乐的话，那当然你不用做任何事情啊。别人不用穿衣服也可以啊，谈不到，不用谈说出家在家服了。不过要入世啊，要帮助很多人的话，我觉得啦，我不说我是对不对，我觉得我们应该跟大家打成一片，这样子而已。不过我们本心呐，应该随时都一样，对，不应该靠那个衣服本心才好，或是才不动，或是才静静的。
I like our listeners or viewers take a good look at our beautiful lady.
Thank you. This is a Vietnamese tradition.
Yes, tell us something about it. Vietnam warriors, and it's mostly your own ideas or with influence of Chinese, Oriental, or in what way would you describe it?
You mean the design?
Yes,
It sometimes come from inside, mostly. So
mostly.
I call them fairy clothes because I think it's the fairy who gives me the inspiration.
Angelic angels.
Yeah, angels.
Angels.
Yes. I think I myself cannot do anything except from the Father, from the original power, from the Buddha nature that inspired me and gave me this talent. So anything I create, I call it heavenly product. Yeah. Heavenly jewelry, for example.
Yes.
I design the jewelry. Yeah.
Look at her jewelry, her necklace, her
heavenly
earrings.
Yeah. And heavenly clothes.
Bracelets.
Yes. But this is a Vietnamese traditional
Vietnamese
dress.
traditional.
Yeah, yes. And the dragon is a symbol for our ancestry.
Yes.
Yes, because we believe that we came from, father is a dragon ancestry, and mother is from a fairy.
I'm going to ask you, what do you feel right now as being that you are is one of the most important things that people need to know right now, or grow to, or evolve to, or whatever? What would you like to just share with New York?
Well, I think just as the fashion, if there's no person behind the fashion, and the clothes are not so meaningful. Okay. Similarly, if there's no awareness within each of us of the being, then I think we're just like the empty cloth. So the most important thing is to strive to remember who we really are, the greatness that we truly possess, and not the material life or the material raiment that we are possessing right now, and identify ourselves. This is not our truth.
Now let's continue to watch selections of some of these public events. Following on from New York, next up is London.
Can you ask a question?
Yeah, please, now.
Who are your clients?
I'm not sure yet.
Where do you merchandise them?
I think we'll think about that later. I did not intend the show because we already have business, just, whatever comes. I'm not a businesswoman really, but I love beauty. Yes, therefore I think if we design something beautiful, we should also share with the world. That's all right.
What kind of relationship between your fashion design and the spiritual practice? That means do they relate to each other or interrelation or got some harmony or conflict each other? Because it's a totally difference.
No. It's not different. Is that what you think? Every practitioner wants to arrive at the truth, beauty, and virtue. Is that not so? So beauty is one of the things that we search all our life. And beauty doesn't always come from outside, but because if we have inner beauty, it will express outside too. Actually, you remember Chinese Zen masters. Many did calligraphy, you know that? Or paint different pictures, right? Or did some artistic work. Or did something that lived behind, right? Or they did the chess. If they didn't paint, then maybe they compose music, right? To praise heaven, or I do too. All my music is praising heaven. All my poetry is praising Buddha nature. So I think I'm expressing Buddha nature in a different way.
After the fashion show in London, Master attended a celebration tea party afterward, where she talked to participating guests, including our association members who were present.
So you see, our practice, our moral standard and example is very important. Try to help our brothers and sisters by your own example, not by mouth only, okay? We are trying hard up to now. We help with the disaster. We give millions of dollars away from our own earnings, honest earning and living. I always give until I have the last penny, and then I try to earn again. So the fashion show is not only for beauty, but also I make a living so that I can give to other people. Money is always useful. Don't make a mistake in thinking that money is only for the mundane people and the practitioners should not. No. If the practitioner of a positive nature doesn't accumulate wealth in order to distribute it to the needy, then we kind of practically offer the wealth and the power, political power, economic power, to the negative force, to the representative of the negativity. Therefore, we must work harder than ever, harder than before we became vegans or meditators. We must work hard for everyone else. I thank you for your support, your enjoyment. Your presence is precious. It's precious.
Following the success in London, Supreme Master Ching brought her SM Celestial Clothes fashion show to Paris, France.
Je voudrais savoir pourquoi Maître Ching appelle les vêtements célestes.
Parce que ça vient de la science. C'est céleste.
C'est-à-dire selon les modèles, en fait, pourquoi céleste?
Parce que moi, j'ai l'inspiration que lorsque je fais méditation, ça vient de... Parce que je crois pas que moi-même, comment dire, suffit intelligence pour faire ça. Avant, je ne peux pas faire. Après, je pratique méditation, quand Dieu contacté, quoi. Et après, je peux faire plusieurs choses. C'est pour ça que je crois que c'est le Dieu qui fait, le Dieu inspiration. C'est pour ça que je l'appelle célestiel. Et moi-même, peut-être je ne peux pas faire.
I suppose you have people working for you and making the models, and where are they created, the models?
You mean the clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, I created them. I draw them on the piece of paper with color and, the measurement. And then I told the tailors to make them. Sometimes I made them in United States, sometimes in Thailand, sometimes in Taiwan. Depends on where I draw that at that moment. Yes. These were first made in Thailand, Bangkok. This is made in Taiwan. This I created in America, but this made in Taiwan. It depends on where I was and have time at that moment. I have some tailors, sometimes they personally make for me, and also we add some more people to come, mostly disciples, but I pay them the same. I pay them money too. Everything disciples make for me, for making money, I pay them exactly like they work outside. Yes?
Est-ce que vous choisissez vous-même également les tissus?
Yes, everything. Even the knot, this one, I made myself. I have to put it on the model and made it exactly where it is. If here, you put it here, different. You put it here, no good. It must be exactly like here. I did everything myself. Even the button, button, all that, I chose too. I went shopping. I bought thousands of buttons, hundreds of materials. After I create, I have to go and buy. Sometimes I buy first and create after. C'est moi qui choisis. Des fois, les bijoux aussi. Même les bijoux, c'est pas le vrai bijou, mais quand même, moi aussi, moi j'ai regardé si ce bijou-là vont avec les costumes, quoi. Et des fois, les créations de hair, coiffure aussi. Moi, j'ai écrit, cet vêtement-là, il faut comme de coiffure, comme ça. Et avec quelle chaussure, avec accessoires.
The next day after the press conference, Supreme Master Ching accepted an exclusive interview with Mr. Didier Deplache from Radio Ici et Maintenant. Master answered a wide range of questions on live radio, from the meditation methods she teaches to the charity work she has been doing.
We have two main types of meditation. One is contacting with the inner light, and the other contacting with the sound. Both symbolize God realization. The more we contact with these, the wiser we become, the more harmony, more peace, and loving kindness we have. We made a lot of contribution to different type of people who are really in need, and also in different countries, not only in France, but in different countries, especially in those underdeveloped countries, and in the war places like Bosnia, Chechnya, and like Rwanda, etc., Cambodia. We have more of these needy and poor countries. And yes, of course, in prison and hospital, we send our people to go and comfort them and guide them to a better life or more hope for a future. And that has a tremendous effect on the prisoners as well as the sick and the hopeless in the hospital. And we were very happy that God has given us this honor to serve.
Qu'est-ce que Maître Ching aimerait comme conclusion?
I wish the listeners and the French people in general, as well as the world people, will attain what they wish for in life. They would attain, health, longevity, happiness, and quick enlightenment. Because only enlightenment can offer us true, long-lasting happiness and get us out of the suffering.
At the final stop in Milan, Italy, Master again cordially met with the local media.
Her question is, how many clothes, items are you presenting in the show?
We have so many. But because they told me in tradition, the time only 50 minutes, he make already 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we can only show about 120 items.
Only 120?
Yes, so many are left behind, left unknown. Yes, but the director of the group, he chose what he want to present. So I said, okay, it's your job, I respect you, you do it.
The last after-show party was packed with fans and enthusiastic supporters of the SM Celestial Clothes. Master graciously shook hands with many guests and chatted with them.
I want to congratulate
You enjoy it.
Fabulous.
Really like it. Thank you so much.
show.
Thank you, madam.
Beautiful show.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
If you're interested in fashion design, please pay particular attention. This is your chance to get some tips from a master designer.
Oh, this is so many behind the scenes you don't know. For example, I design like this. But when they cut the cloth, they cut it up to here. So the waist is only that much. This part no. And then this one also, they make it up to here only, very narrow. And that I had to change again. And I have to explain to them why. Most women, after they have baby or if they don't exercise, they have a little stomach, right? And if you do it like this, they can look fabulous without having to cut down the coffee and the cakes. Yeah, and if they make it big like this as my design, and that one must be also proportionately big. Yeah, so you see, we're together like that, huh? Nicely, huh? Okay. You see that, huh? Yeah. And all these buttons even, I choose myself. Every one of them. About thousands of buttons, different sizes, different kinds, different color, different countries. I flew them in. Okay, next. Yeah, you see this? First, they didn't make it for me, you see? I draw it on my design, on the picture. All this I draw. But when I saw them, where has the light gone? Where have they gone? They say, we didn't see it. I say, I didn't draw it on for you. So they put it back on, you see? Now it looks much different, lighter. Yeah, more heaven-like.
Color brings it.
Yeah, bring it more, ascending the beauty of the woman. And also make it happy and bright. Not only beautiful. Sometimes you can be beautiful, but depressive and heavy. Make people just want to come and bow to you and then go home. Like this, you're beautiful, but people would like to come to you. You're friendly. You're approachable. Yes, you are next door girl. One design, but two purposes. For example, this one is for conservative ladies, yeah, or a little bit elderly lady. And therefore you see all the legs are covered with one piece of attached vegan silk inside. It's not petticoat. It's a piece of complete, like this one. Complete, but inside. And if someone was a little bit younger and more lively, with a beautiful figure, she would probably like to show off, what God has bestowed upon her. So probably we would take this part away and then she can show her leg. You see this one? We took that away it's attached from inside. You can wear it or you can take it away. It depends on the occasion and depends on, the taste of the individual. Oh, this is for golfing. In different color, like navy blue and white. And turquoise and white trousers and bright yellow and white trousers. I don't design it in green or red because red's too hot for sport and green is all over on the golf course already, for example. These are for sport, you see. Therefore, the color is also carefully, chosen. Can you notice all these holes here on its window? Yeah. There's a window open everywhere for cooling effect, for ventilating. You don't have to play golf in it. You can also walk or jog around or take the children to kindergarten even, but in a fast way. This is called bamboo velvet. It's like bamboo. When you look at the style, it's just like bamboo. When I first brought it home, my tailor, she made it vertical. I said, no, it's not the way. Because when you make it like that, it looks like just ordinary crushed velvet. It has no value whatsoever. It's meant to be made horizontal like this. That looks different. It looks very noble and valuable. Nowadays, the woman must be beautiful, noble, as well as practical. So if the dress is too tight, like this one, I will have her split up to here. so that she can walk freely and drive a car without accident. This kind of material is a kind of hard vegan silk. And if I make it puffy, it doesn't do. So this kind of dress and this kind of material must be so, must be slender like that. But then she must walk, so I have to split up to here. I hope nobody scold me for being so bold, but I'm practical. Okay, and all this are embroidered by ourselves. I designed it. Okay, and the inside is matching with the embroidery. You see that? It's always like this, and under as well. This is a dress originally designed for myself when the government of Thailand honored me with a reception in Bangkok. So it is very much like Thai style. It's not Thai at all, but it has the flavor of Thai. Oh, this is Arabic. I also wore this one day. One day I had the honor of receiving the award in Chicago. I was sick and I had stitches here. So I could not show my face. So incidentally, I had to design this just to cover myself. So that's how it comes. The picture don't show the texture and the technique that I make. Some of the dresses, the technique never had been made before. For example, the effect is very soft. It's because I mix the color. One stripe, one stripe. Yeah, it's not the same color, even though it looks all blue. And inside is slightly different and shining with the kind of a rainbow color. And the inside is velvet. So all the effects combined together make it look mysterious. Otherwise, it's not the same. And you know this scarf, the face scarf, I painted myself because we didn't buy the material. It was so urgent. I made it on the road. I made it while waiting for the reception. So I painted and throw the glitter on myself. And it was still wet when I wanted to go out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I designed this in Thailand, originally to come to see the princess of Thailand, to see the king of Thailand. But then, after all, I thought, I would wear ordinary things to see them. So I just wore cotton tunic. So this dress has never been used by the real princess, meaning me.
I'm the princess.
Yes, now I've been used by the better princess even, better one.
No.
You look at that. This pattern is really beautiful. You see all this in the front? We made them specially one by one because you cannot buy this pattern in the market. You have to thread them yourself. Yeah? So these are all my designs. You see how it is made behind? Beautiful. And all this, I bought them from Thailand, the material. But the original material, I don't know where from. I bought it in Thailand. But you can't just buy them just in any shop. Huh? Oh, here, come on, another one. Wow, look how it flows. See that? Because the wind pockets inside the double layer. It will flow anyhow. When you walk on the stage, all of it is flowing so beautifully. This is our double, you see, our double. So the wind will pocket inside it. The wind will pocket inside this. Tiny particle of wind through the tiny hole. That's why when she walks, it just flows. She doesn't even need to hold it on. It will flow beautifully. I saw it on the stage. I don't watch television. I'm not in the fashion world. I'm not in the world. I don't know much about the worldly things. All this is from myself, from inside. That's why you see nothing resembles Biagada or Saint Laurent. Nothing. It's unique. It's no copy or no resemblance of outside master designers. Yeah? Nothing. Even, for example, this clothes, it's very unique. I let you see. I'm a mini model, okay? I want to catch up with them, because they're so beautiful. If I wear something beautiful, I cannot sit with them to match up, otherwise I spoil the image. They're so beautiful. So for example, this is unique. You never saw this before, no? Never. Jamais vu. It's unique technique to make it puffy like this. And you must have special clothes. And inside, it's not the outside only. There's 3 layers of clothes. The inside, and the inside, the third one, the middle one, and the outside. That's how it's like this. It's very unique. It's not that you can sew it and it become like this. No. It's special technique, and inside there is a special soie, special to make it like this. When they wear it, you will see it's really unique. It's beautiful. It's just I made quickly for myself to go to Paris, to make it look more fashionable. You see that? Very unique, huh? You saw it? You see? Yeah, model. I learned it from them, like this. They go like this. I cannot do it. Never mind. Okay, thank you.
Master Ching took every opportunity to thank the models and supporting staff and treated them with boundless love and utmost respect. Never claiming any credit, she humbly dedicates all her accomplishments to God.
And for just a few moments for our enjoyment, they have to endure a lot of hectic, schedule and tiredness and, different timing and they have to change in rushing and all that. It's a lot of work, a lot of work. And for the makeup people and for the people who put up the lighting, it's different when you have a fashion show. You put different lighting effects. And that you must know also, as is know-how. It's technically superb what they did tonight. Don't you think? Yeah. And besides these beauties, there are many people who work behind the scenes, as you might know. Please thank them for me. Please thank them for me. They are very humble and hard worker. They don't want to appear on the stage. Okay, the director, he ran away. He escaped. The one in black before the man is responsible for the performance tonight. I'm always thrilled to see the beauty in every form, in any form. This is perhaps the last time of our tour since New York, London, Paris, and perhaps the last time that I do the show. Because I'm not professional. I just came to share with you the joy and the beauty. And if you have enjoyed at all, please thank God. Many people watch the shows and praise me that I have talent and I have taste. But they should know it is God who gives me all the inspiration. They do not know that I'm only doing God's will. And whatever I can do to beautify the world, I shall do, if He instructs me. And as long as God wants me to do whatever to elevate the suffering in this world, I will continue to do. The fashion show is just one of God's instructions, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't, blame Him. I also thank God for sending beautiful crew members, like the lighting control, which is superb and perfect, and the hairdresser artists, which always surprise me every time, different, and the makeup artist. Come here, please. So please come here. Please come here. Wow. This is I don't know who designed this, but it's really beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did you get a good? Makeup, right? Makeup, yes. And did you choose the director? What's your name? Charles. Oh yeah. What's your name? Agat. Monique, please welcome. What's your name? Yati. There are many more people that I don't even know the names, and I will never remember all the names. But God knows, because God works through them to create such a perfect unity. We thank you, and we thank them. Thank God again.
Master's love and respect to the models help bring out the best in them and their performances, which is evident in the light footsteps, relaxed movements, gentle smiles, sparkling eyes, and cheerful spirit, which are rarely seen in other fashion shows.
Last night they were superb. They were beyond modeling. They were just representing themselves, and their true beauty came out, and they were running around and picking this and that and wanting more earrings, wanting more things. And I took all my, beloved fake jewelry and give them all to them. And personally put more on for them. It's rare in the model world that the model go and pick things themselves, but they enjoy themselves and they were really touched. I saw that. They came and kissed me and I said, thank you. Because they felt respected last night, respected and really, loved and enjoyed. We gave them true enjoyment. Their job was nobilized. For the first time, they felt that their job is really noble. I say, God has bestowed beauty upon you. You should treasure it and use it to beautify the world and to give enjoyment to other people in a purest sense of enjoyment. Yes, then they understood. That's why when we bring out the best, the noble quality, and remind them of their noble purpose, and they do it with joy. That's why it was so beautiful last night, right? And if I say that's the show of the century, it's not too much, no? Huh? You know why? The century has nearly ended already. No competition.